Okay, we're gonna quickly demonstrate how to do an arm bind in your side angle pose, as that is one of the more advanced variations and it takes a little bit of time to explain, and so therefore when we're in the midst of a class, it's a bit harder to break down. So this video is dedicated to breaking down how to do an arm bind in your side angle pose. So we'll start in our side angle pose. And so when we come into side angle, we're drawing the first step, our elbow down to our knee, and then the upper arm lifts up towards the ceiling. So this would be step one. Step two would be to start lowering down to the ground. And then you could even go for a flat palm on the ground. But this whole time we want to make sure that the chest is opening up to the side wall and we're not caving through. And we also want to make sure that we're still finding length in this side body so that we're not crunching over, but that the whole time you're still finding space through here. So it's the difference between this and this, basically. So to begin to do an arm bind, you might want to take a bit of a wider stance so that you can bring your shoulder as close to your knee as possible, because we're going to start wrapping under. And you would want to wrap around the smallest part of your leg versus basically around your bum, because that's going to be the widest part of your body. So we'll begin to internally rotate your bottom arm. So by internally rotating, your elbow comes out and then you're shortening the gap between the shoulder and your chest. So internally rotating, and then your top arm is going to externally rotate. So turning the shoulder away from the chest so that the back of your hand starts to drop down your back. So the bottom hand is coming like this, top hand externally rotated, reaching here. And so in your bind, you still want to be opening up the chest, so not caving in, but continuing to open up the chest. So if you're really close to being able to reach your fingers, but not quite there, a way to easily progress it is by using a belt. So if you don't have like a yoga belt, you can use your regular belt. If you have like an elastic exercise band, you could try using that, or a towel. Anything that you can use just as an extension of your arms. So what you do here is we'll come back into our side angle and you'll put it in your top arm, kind of around your back. Do you want to come around back now? And you'll basically just grab it with your bottom hand, and then you're trying to inch your fingers together. So if you're here, you're nice and close, then you can use that strap to inch your fingers together, and then eventually coming to grab them as you work on your shoulder mobility and loosening up your chest. So that's basically the way to come into arm bind in your side angle pose. If you have any questions, please let us know. Again, maybe try with the strap first, or working your way down through each of those options so that you can make your way into an arm bind. Again, the goal here is to really keep the chest nice and open, really finding length here in the side body. So if you can't do that just yet, refrain from doing an arm bind and just work on those components first. Thanks for watching.